Despite facing personal tragedies, including the loss of his wife, he found solace and strength in his connection to nature. Over the years, Thomas developed a deep understanding of sustainable farming practices, becoming a respected figure in the community for his knowledge and resilience. However, fate dealt him a significant blow when his son left the family farm, causing Thomas to confront the challenges of continuing his legacy alone. Determined to keep his farm afloat, Thomas poured his heart and soul into his work, finding comfort in the rhythm of the seasons and the beauty of the land. As the years went by, Thomas's determination never wavered. He experimented with new techniques, embraced technological advancements, and forged strong bonds with fellow farmers, sharing both joys and hardships. His unwavering commitment to his craft became an inspiration to those around him, proving that passion and perseverance can sustain even in the toughest of times. Who is Emily Mallister? Emily Mallister is the daughter of Thomas Mallister, who left her father's farm to pursue education and explore opportunities beyond their small town. Throughout her journey, Emily excelled in her studies, displaying a sharp intellect and an unwavering determination to succeed. She quickly established herself as a bright and promising student, earning the respect and admiration of her peers and educators alike. As Emily progressed in her academic pursuits, she became increasingly passionate about social justice and environmental sustainability. She used her knowledge and platform to raise awareness about important issues, becoming a vocal advocate for positive change. Beyond her intellectual achievements, Emily also developed a strong sense of independence and self-reliance. She actively sought out new experiences and challenges, embracing the unknown with courage and curiosity. Through her travels and interactions with diverse cultures, she broadened her perspective and deepened her understanding of the world. All the while, Emily never forgot her roots. Despite her success, she remained humble and compassionate, using her influence to uplift others and inspire them to pursue their dreams. With her sharp mind, unwavering determination, and compassionate spirit, Emily Mallister is poised to make a lasting impact on the world. So now that you know who they are, let's get started. Now I have to warn you, this is hard to translate into English, so I may mess up a few names or words. Please bear with me. The gravel crunched under his boots. Dust rose with every step. The old pickup rattled as the engine died. Thomas Mallister climbed out. His sunburnt skin, weathered hands, pulled his straw hat low, faded jeans, flannel worn at the edges. Beside him, Emily Mallister stepped down. Sharp eyes, hair tied back, clutched a leather folder tight. She carried papers, maps, deeds, calculations. Every page prepared, every detail memorized. They walked toward the auction gates. Suits in tailored jackets whispered, "Farmers do not belong here." Someone muttered, "This is the flea market." Laughter rolled like thunder across polished shoes. Thomas kept his eyes forward. Emily kept her chin high. She had grown up hearing every insult. Too poor, too rural, too backward. Yet she rebuilt engines with her father, planted fields with precision, balanced ledgers sharper than bankers. This land once belonged to Thomas' grandfather, stolen through loans and mergers, broken piece by piece into developer hands. Now developers returned, eyes greedy for rivers, fields, and meadows, concrete profits in their minds, legacy erased in their plans. But Thomas had prepared in silence. Years of lean work, investments, quiet, steady supply chains built across counties. Emily back from university with fire in her chest. Together they forged strength, hidden in plain sight. The auction began. Auctioneer voice, sharp, cutting air. First parcel opened. Suits raised paddles with arrogance. Smirks spread across their faces. Thomas raised his paddle. Heads turned, laughter followed. "He will back down," they whispered. But he did not. Emily scribbled numbers fast, calculating margins. Next parcel opened. Thomas raised again. Silence rippled. Confusion spread. Why is he still bidding? Developers glanced at one another. Whispers turned into unease. Who is this farmer? Parcel after parcel. Bid after bid. Their money deep, but their nerves shallow. Thomas unmoved. Emily unbroken. The room shifted. Smiles faded. Whispers sharpened. Who is this man? One developer checked databases. No record, no name, no history. Impossible. The farmer, Mallister, must be made of money. But truth was simple. Years of sacrifice, years of planning, now unleashed in silence. The auctioneer voice cracked. Final parcel opened. Suits leaned forward, desperate to strike. Numbers climbed higher and higher. Thomas never blinked. He raised paddle once more. Hammer struck wood like thunder. Sold. Silence fell heavy. Developers demanded answers. Who do you represent? Who are you? Thomas finally spoke. My name is Thomas Mallister. He paused, letting the words sink in. And this land, once my family, is now mine again. He gestured to Emily. She is the future steward. But the story did not end there. Developers refused defeat. They cornered him outside the gates. You cheated, you trickster, you imposter. Emily stepped forward, folder in hand. Every paper signed, every clause legal. No mistake, no escape. Days passed. Developers plotted, filed challenges in county court. Judges reviewed each claim collapsed against iron proof. Thomas' deed stood unbroken. Emily arguments, sharper than any lawyer. Courtrooms filled with whispers of defeat. How did he win? How is he so prepared? Back on land, tractors rolled in. Fields opened. Barns rebuilt. Neighbors watched. Silent, then proud. They remembered stories. How land was carved, stolen decades ago, now reclaimed piece by piece. Developers tried one last weapon. We'll buy you out. Triple what you paid. Thomas shook his head. Legacy, not for sale. Emily glared, steel in her eyes. The land means more than gold. Anger turned to desperation. Developers began smear campaigns. The farmer cheats the system. Articles in papers, Mallisters, dirty dealings, illegal auctions. But truth spread faster. Stories of strength, of justice. They tried to steal our land. Farmers' markets filled with support, baskets of vegetables, bottles of preserves, jars of honey, loaves of bread, all piled high. Neighbors offered hands, tools, machines, all united to help. Legacy became movement. Seasons turned. Fields green with harvest. The gleaner wrote, "Strength carved from silence." They came to carve up legacy. They left defeated, empty-handed. Father and daughter walked away, not with applause, but with land, roots, and history restored. This is our land. This is our home. And we will protect it. That is all we have to say.